Good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste and thank you for joining us once again. Here on this channel we talk about how to get excellent credit, how to increase your credit score too as well, and get approved for the lowest payments on mortgages, car loans, business lines of credit, personal lines of credit, and how to set yourself up for large purchases in the future, as well as future goals as far as like myself for traveling the world for free. So if you haven't already and you've been watching this video for a while, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's a big red subscribe here button. It can be found in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. If you're on a laptop or on a computer or on a cell phone, it's very easy to find. Also as well, if you're on your cell phone, you can see it by just simply turning your cell phone sideways. You'll be able to see that big subscribe here button too. It's also very easy to find. When you hit subscribe, go ahead and hit the bell notification. You can see it by just the bell notification. Make sure you select all notifications. You'll be able to never miss a single video or live stream. Make sure you find on this channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification. You can see it. Go ahead and join our Patreon. You select all bottom of this video. You'll be able to never miss a single video or live stream. Joining our Patreon. You find channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification. You can see it. Go ahead and join our Patreon and select all bottom of the video. You never miss a single video or live joining our Patreon. You find channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification. You can see it. Go ahead and join our Patreon and select all bottom of the video. You never miss a single video or live joining our Patreon. You find channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification. Go ahead and join our Patreon. $30 a month to help YouTube channel to make your credit score video. Or live joining our Patreon to helps us spread the message. $30 a month to help YouTube channel to make your credit score video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button because it really helps out the channel, and it also helps with joining our Patreon also as well. All of the links to contact me can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel. There you can find a link to email me if you have any questions about credit repair or increasing your credit score, or any other questions too also as well. If you need help preparing yourself to buy a home too also as well, or a vehicle, whatever the situation is, you're looking for business funding, go ahead and send me an email there. Also join our Facebook group. The name of our Facebook credit building community or Facebook credit group is called How to Get Excellent Credit too also as well. That link can be found at the bottom of the About section too also as well. You can go ahead and click on that link, and when you get to the group, just click on the join link, the join button, and join our Facebook group there too also as well. Like our Facebook page, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. There you will find that if you have missed any of our videos or live streams, you can definitely catch them there, because I post our live streams or videos there inside of our Facebook page too also as well. So if you missed any of the videos or notifications of our videos, you can definitely catch them there in our Facebook page too also as well. So like our Facebook page, and our regular scheduled live streams are every Wednesday at 8:15 helps us spread the message. Right now, as we're doing this video, this is the channel. Also, you hit the thumbs up button because it really helps out the channel on different times. Also helps with our regular schedule. All of the links to contact me can be found at the bottom of the About section of this channel. Also there you can find the link to email me again if you have any questions about credit repair or increasing your credit score, joined us in our last live stream. Questions too also. We do apologize, however, for the quality of the last live stream. also seems like we had an issue with buffering and whatever the situation, freezing, things of that nature. So hopefully go ahead and this live stream will be a lot better. Also join our Facebook also group as well. The name of our Facebook by chance unable Facebook credit group is called to understand the topic credit or the details of the topic. That link can be found at the bottom of the about section. Leave me a message inside of the comments about you can go ahead and click on that link, and when you get to what you thought of it, just click on the join link. The join button. Maybe we will join our Facebook that topic group there at a future date. Like our Facebook page as well. How to get an 800 credit score. Just taking the video down, but you will find that if you have missed any of our videos or live streams, have some freezing, you can definitely catch them there because I post our live streams. We have made some inside of our basic improvements on the settings also as well. So if you missed any of the videos or this video, this live stream will be a lot much more better too also as well. So I want to thank you guys for joining and participating, for commenting as well and asking questions too also as well. And also I want to give a brief update about one of our last live streams that we had done. I believe it was on Wednesday, and that topic of that live stream was the Equifax hack, and how you can get $125 paid out to you from a settlement from the Equifax breach. And the update to that we have is basically that if you do not, and you definitely want to make a note of this and keep this in mind, that if you do not put in or file your claim by January of 2020, then you will not be able to file a claim. Okay, so that is the update that we have as far as that topic was concerned too also as well. So again, if you did not file your claim, then you will not be able to, if you do not file your claim by January, then you will not be able to file a claim afterwards. So guys, if you're looking to file a claim about that Equifax breach, you definitely want to do it and make sure you get it done by January of 2020. Right now we have 5 people with us here in the live chat. All the 5 people right now in the chat, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Whether you're just listening in or you're just simply watching, we still appreciate that you're here with us too also as well. So thank you so much for joining us once again. Right now we want to welcome everyone. Please give a warm welcome to Janelle Leone. Janelle Leone, thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. Oh, I thought you had typed something inside of the comment, Janelle. Thank you so much for joining us once again, Janelle. And Janelle is truly a blessing to our live streams because she helps tremendously with helping to answer questions and recognizing comments to also welcoming people to our live streams. So that is a huge effort on her part, and we truly appreciate that from her too also as well. So I want to say, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Janelle Leone. Thank you so much for all that you do, as far as to help out with the live streams. Janelle types inside of the comments, hello and welcome everyone. Yes, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Janelle also gives 2 thumbs up, 2 okay signs. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, the peace sign, 2 flexes, muscle flexes, smiley faces. Thank you so much for all of that, Janelle. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate that too also as well. So as you can see, our topic for tonight is, can you travel for free using credit card points? So basically we're just going to go ahead and get into that, while we're waiting for some people to join us here inside of the live stream, more people to join. Right now we have 4 people with us here inside of the live stream, and thank you so much to all of you, 4 people who have decided to join us too We really appreciate that and all that you do for our channel too also as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in, start doing the topic really quick. Looks like we have 1 thumbs down. Okay, thank you so much for that thumbs down, whoever that was that gave the thumbs down. Really appreciate the input. Thank you so much. Okay, so we usually don't get too many thumbs down, but looks like we got our first thumbs down for today. And let's see if I can pull up the topic of today really quick.
You didn't do it, did you?
No, I know I didn't do it. No, you know.
Sometimes you do it by accident.
No, I did not do the thumbs down. If I would have put the thumbs down, I'm sure I would have known. It's not too difficult to do that, so I would definitely know that. So basically, again, the topic is, can you travel for free using credit card points? And this is also one of my goals too, also as well, in case you guys did not know, to travel, you know, for free. I don't know, I'll probably be using my vacation time from my job in order for me to do this too also as well. So this is a goal of mine that I had planned on doing. So I'm just trying to pull up the topic for today. Oh, okay. I believe I found it. It's coming from a website called The Balance. That's it. And thebalance.com. As soon as I pull that up, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, so that way all of you can see the article in question that we're discussing right now for today's topic too also as well. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys real quick. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys can see this screen clearly. Right now we do not have too many people with us here inside of the live chat. So that's why we're just going to go ahead and move forward with the topic. As right now we do have 4 people here with us inside of the live stream. So if you're just arriving, just type the number 1 inside of the comments if you can see my screen clearly. If you cannot see the screen clearly, just type the number 2 inside of the comments. That way I can know too also as well, right? Because right now we're trying to keep track of this new setup that we have just recently started doing here for our live streams. We just started that Wednesday, and we've been noticing some freezes. The screen has been freezing, it has been buffering, you know, things like that. So we believe that has a lot to do with the settings. Maybe we do not have the settings correct for these live streams yet, you know. So we're trying to work on that. We're trying to get them all perfected, so that way we won't have any more problems with live streams, hopefully, and screen freezes, things of that nature. So what you see here up on my screen here is an article we found from thebalance.com, and it's talking about how to travel for free with credit card rewards. Okay, and this article was just updated on June 25th, so about a month ago, so it's fairly new. And basically, you know, they're talking about how to, you know, travel without having to pay money out of your pocket for the traveling. So we're going to get into that right now. It says credit cards come with a lot of great perks. If you choose the right credit card and use it the right way, you can earn rewards that you can use for free travel. Even if you can't travel for completely free, you can use your travel rewards to travel at a significant discount. Okay. Get a great travel rewards credit card or 2. That's the next section. You generally need to have excellent credit for best travel rewards credits. If you have credit right now, work on improving your credit, taking care of due balances, building up a positive payment history. So yes, that's very true, guys. You know, basically, when you get close to having excellent credit, or you are in an excellent credit category, you can definitely take advantage of travel rewards credit cards too also as well. And these travel rewards credit cards, they help you to build up the points that you need to start taking money off, or lowering the price of your travel. Okay, there are generally two types of travel rewards credit cards: general purpose credit cards that pay higher rewards on all travel purchases, and brand specific credit cards that pay higher rewards on purchases with a specific airline or hotel. So those are basically the two types of travel rewards credit cards that they do have available right now. It says here, if you're loyal to a certain airline or hotel, you may want to choose a branded credit card. On the other hand, if you make lots of travel purchases across brands, the generic card will be better for you. Okay. So it all depends, guys, on what you use your credit cards for. If you frequently travel a lot, maybe if you have a job where you have to stop at hotels frequently, things like that. If you use specific airlines, mostly when you have traveled before in the past, so it depends on what your specific habits are. Okay, and you don't have to stick to just one credit card. Having more than one travel rewards credit card in your wallet gives you the opportunity to earn more rewards. You may, for example, have one credit card that pays higher rewards on gas purchases and another credit card that pays higher rewards on travel purchases. Okay, so some may pay higher rewards on the gas purchases, where you'll get more points for that, and maybe you might get another card may give you more points on travel purchases. Okay. You also don't have to stick to a travel rewards credit card. A cashback credit card can also be used to help pay for travel. Okay, so you can also use a cashback credit card too also as well. There are some things to watch out for. First, make sure there are no caps on the amount of cash you can earn on the card. That's the first thing. Secondly, choose a card that pays more cash back in the areas that you spend the most. All right. Also, pick a credit card that does not have a cap on the rewards you earn, and that doesn't have a short expiration period. Look for other perks like no foreign transaction fees, complimentary companion tickets, waived checked baggage fees, and the ability to earn bonus rewards by booking with travel partners. Okay. So you want to look for these credit cards that don't have a cap on these points or rewards that you can earn, and doesn't have a short expiration, doesn't expire too soon. You want to look for no foreign transaction fees. That's always a plus, right? Waive checked baggage fees, and to earn bonus rewards, extra points, in other words, by booking with travel partners too also as well. You'll probably have to pay an annual fee on the best travel rewards credit cards. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind. Now, many the experts have told us that these travel rewards credit cards some of them that do have annual fees are well worth it. For example, the Chase Freedom is what I've heard specifically, that it seems like a huge annual fee, but the rewards kind of compensate for the annual fee too also as well. But you do want to make sure that you're able to offset that. Okay, and you can figure this all out on your own too also as well. and see if it's worth you getting that card and if it's worth you paying that annual fee too also as well. But like the article is saying here, that you may hardly notice it, that you're actually paying the annual fee, okay, because you be earning all these extra rewards that can help you to offset that too also as well. Okay, and it says charge everything on your credit cards, especially travel related purchases. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. To get free travel with your credit card rewards, you have to earn enough rewards to make a redemption. So you have to make enough purchases, earn enough rewards so that you can redeem, your points. Okay, the more you use your credit card, the more rewards you can earn. Knowing your rewards program inside out will help you learn the best way to use your credit card to maximize your rewards. For example, if your card pays more rewards on gas purchases, then you always want to use your credit card for gas. Okay, because well, that simply makes sense there. If it's paying you more points for that, so you definitely want to use it for the gas. Because especially if you have a car and you travel a lot with the car, maybe back and forth to work, and then you're always out getting groceries, and maybe you're always, running around with the car doing errands daily on a regular basis, then you definitely need to be earning rewards in that gas category. That's definitely helpful for you. Okay, always pay your balance in full. So we've been hearing that a lot. We've been saying that a lot here on this channel too also as well, several live streams, and it's very true. A lot of the 800 credit scores, or people who have 800 credit scores that we have studied, they have given us advice as far as, to pay off your credit cards in full. Okay. One example of that was one live stream that we have, and we talked about a millennial who this guy, he pretty much had racked up millions of points in credit card points, and he has a 800 credit score too also as well, and his advice was pay your balance off in full too also as well. By the way, guys, you can find that live stream. It's in, you look on the home page, look on the videos, and you will see it. It's entitled Millions of Points. I'll type the title here inside of the comments, so that way you guys will be able to see it too also as well. Okay, I just typed it there inside of the comment. Okay, so it is one of the most important rules to follow when you're using any rewards credit card, especially a travel rewards credit card. Paying your balances in full each month will help you maintain excellent credit, which will allow you to qualify for better credit card offers. Having a good credit score is important, but that's not the only reason to pay your balance in full each month. All right. You have to pay finance charges whenever you carry a balance on your credit card beyond the grace period. Okay, so that's, goes without saying. If you carry a balance from month to month, and yes, you're going to have to pay credit card interest. So therefore, it's better to pay off your credit card in full, which gives us another reason to do so also as well. And guys, it's really not worth it. I mean, if you're already paying an annual fee or annual fees on your credit cards, then why would you want to give the bank extra money by paying them interest too also on top of that too? It may not seem like a lot of money, when you're just looking at 1 month of interest, but if you're doing that on a regular basis, then it does add up to a huge amounts of money at the end of the year. Okay, and you add that on to your annual fee, then now you're paying a high amount of money, huge amounts of money to the bank, and that it really doesn't really make any sense, and it's kind of productive to you too also, especially if you have a cashback credit card and you're trying to earn cash back from it, but yet you're paying the bank interest. Okay, so you're just taking money out of your pockets. Finance charges negate the rewards you receive on your credit card. To truly use your credit card for free, you have to pay off all your charges every month so that you avoid interest. Okay? And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Jason Van Hughes. Jason Van Hughes says, "What's up, my brother?" Yes, what's up, Jason? Glad to see you back one more time there, Jason. Sorry about the last live stream, Jason. We had some issues going on with live streaming software. It's been freezing up. It's been buffering, and it's really been giving us a lot of issues. So we try to do some research into the issue and try to learn what was causing it, and we did a few fixes to try to get it improved. So hopefully it's it's working better for you, Jason, and all of you too also as well. So we hope we don't have to experience that problem again in the future. Although we've seen big channels a lot bigger than ours, like that have like millions of subscribers and gets millions of views. For example, PewDiePie. We've seen some of his videos buffering too also as well. So we've seen other channels so that having this problem also. So we don't feel as bad as we should, I guess, because of that. Jason Van Hughes says, "I still love you, big man." Yes, thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate that. We love you too, Jason. Too also as well. We definitely got you back here. So, thank you so much for sharing that. So the article says, no matter how minimal you think your finance charges may be, never give yourself permission to pay them. Okay? So that means basically just don't try to, in your mind, make up an excuses for paying these interests. These interest rates at the end of the month by carrying balances and say, well, okay, it's not that much money, but it is. It does add up at the end of the year, and also is not helping your credit scores in the process too. So you're losing on two ends of the coin here. You're losing as far as with your credit score is not going up as it should. You're not getting as many points increases that you should, and also you're ending up paying extra money out to the banks in the form of all this interest that you really could avoid by simply paying your balances off in full every month. Alrighty. Avoid transactions like balance transfers and cash advances. Also, we would like to, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber says, "Hey family." Yes, family, welcome back, family. Well, thank you so much for joining us once again. We really appreciate you. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Pink Lady Barber. Sorry, Pink Lady, I had just had to apologize, to all of the people, who were present with our last live stream today. We had a lot of issues with our live streaming software that we're using right now. We're using OBS to stream live because, we were impressed by the setup, on our Wednesday nights regular scheduled live stream at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. But we noticed some issues we were having with it. The screen started freezing up today. It started buffering, so we were getting a lot of bad feedback from our new software and our new setup. So we did a little research on the issue, and we tried to work with some of the settings and try to do a little changes and fixes here and there, and it seemed like it's improved today. So I don't know in this live stream it has improved somewhat. So if you guys were with us in the last live stream, I do apologize too also as well for all of those problems we were having with the live stream earlier today. So if you notice a big improvement in our live stream now, just go ahead and let me know inside of the comments too also as well. I really appreciate that too also. So also, if you guys can see my screen clearly, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments. Okay. Pink Lady Barbara says, hey, at Janelle Leone, I was working earlier. I didn't catch you. Okay, not a problem, Pink Lady. You know, we definitely missed you, though, however. I hope you had a good day at work today, too, also, as well. And if you did not catch our live stream, you know, yeah, I mean, if you were there, had you been there, you'd have seen all the problems that we were having there with that live stream, right, Janelle? Having a lot of serious issues there. Last night, I don't think we had any problems with last night's live stream. Oh yeah, Pink Lady, we did have a live stream last night, too, also as well. And let's see, I don't think you missed anything else, because before then we did Wednesday, right? We did one Wednesday. We did not do anything Thursday. However, we did one last night, but it was late last night, so a lot of you were not able to catch it unless you're a night person. You know, if you like to stay up late, then you probably caught it, but if not, most likely you missed that live stream that we did last night. We did one live stream earlier today, and then we did another one right now, the one that we're doing right now. So basically, if you're just arriving, the topic for this live stream is, can you travel for free using credit card points? So the reason why we wanted to make this a topic of a live stream is because, you know, it is a part of us, Janelle and I too, also as well, and it does have somewhat something to do with building credit too, also, and a reason why you would want to build credit and improve your credit scores too, also as well. And it is also, on top of that, a goal of mine and Janelle to travel in the future and be able to do that for free too, also as well, which is one of the benefits of achieving an excellent credit score or getting excellent credit. So our journey to excellent credit, you know, it seems like it's long, like a long road, but it's definitely worth it to us too, also as well, because this is just one of the benefits here of, you know, improving our credit, and that is traveling for free, you know, using credit card points. Pink Lady Barbara says, we are family here. We will get through it. It will get figured out. Yes, thank you so much for saying that, Pink Lady. You know, because we really felt bad about the live stream earlier. We really did feel horrible about that, because we like to give all of you this, you know, the best quality, you know, streams that we can, you know. And when the screen started freezing up on us and it started buffering for long periods of time, we really, you know, wanted to improve that, you know. So we did not take the video down, the live stream. We did not take it down from the channel. We left it up there. Maybe, you know, if we get more and more comments, suggestion that we should redo it, we will definitely redo it. Actually,
if we have to redo it, we'll
if we have to redo it, like Janelle just said, we will redo it for sure. Because there's a lot of valuable information in the topic that we covered earlier, which was what credit score is needed to buy a house. Okay, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Bodyguard 856. Bodyguard 856 says, "What's up, guys?" Yes, what's up, Bodyguard? How you doing? How you been there, buddy? If you were, we were just telling everyone that if you were present in the last live stream we did earlier today, we definitely apologize for the streaming quality of it, because the screen kept freezing on you guys, and you know, it kept buffering, and I'm sure it affected, you know, me being able to deliver the contents of that topic and share, you know, all the information, because this was a lot of valuable information. And that topic was basically, can you what credit score is needed to buy a house. So if we have to, we will definitely redo it for sure. But today's topic is, can you travel for free using credit card points? The name of the article that we're discussing is how to travel for free with credit card rewards. Okay. So the next tip is talking about here is saying, avoid transactions like balance transfers and cash advances. Speaking of avoiding extra charges on your credit card, balance transfers and cash advances almost always means paying a fee. Okay, so basically you want to avoid extra charges, any extra charges on your credit cards. Okay, and these balance transfers and these cash advances, all these things, mean you will have to pay an extra fee. So you want to avoid that as much as possible. Okay, if it cannot be avoided, then there's nothing you can do about it. But those cash advances, they definitely will charge you high interest rates for withdrawing that money off of your credit card. So you're only going to be making the credit card issuers richer by doing cash advances and balance transfers too also as well. So that's one thing you definitely want to avoid too also as well. Pink Lady Barber says, my family, have patience with the new software, show some love, hit the thumbs up button for sure. Yes, thank you for sharing that, Pink Lady. Yes, everyone, please hit the thumbs up button. It definitely helps out the channel and helps with the YouTube algorithms too also as well. And guys, please have patience, with the, like Pink Lady was saying, have patience with this new software, this new setup that we have. We will get this together. We will get it right. It is new to us. So it's not like they have a set manual guide, for using this software. It's just something that we need to figure out by doing research, by watching. We've been watching videos actually too on how to use the software, and that's how we've been learning about the software and learning how to fix certain issues about it, by doing research and troubleshooting it too at the same time. So have patience, guys. We will get this together here. Even if your credit card has a 0% promotional rate on balance transfers, the balance transfer fee could be hundreds of dollars depending on the amount of the balance that you transfer. So what they're saying here is there are credit cards that have 0% promotional rate on these balance transfers, but you will find that you could also be paying huge sums of money, hundreds of dollars, and it all depends. The amount you pay depends on the amount of the balance transfer. Okay, so you don't think that you're just because you have a 0 promotional rate on a balance transfer credit card, don't think that you're not going to pay anything for doing that balance transfer. Fees aren't the reason you should avoid balance transfers and cash advances. These transactions don't earn you any reward. So yes, that's very true. They don't earn you anything. So what are you to benefit by doing this? Transferring balances. A lot of the experts say that transferring balances also can damage your credit too also as well. So this is something that I believe is an action that you should avoid by all means and stay away from. And they take up room on your credit card, leaving you with less available credit for purchases that will let you earn travel rewards too also as well. Okay, earn the sign up bonus. Okay, so basically what they just said there is that they're taking up or taking away a lot of the points or cashback points or travel rewards that you would have earned had you not done that balance transfer. Okay, earn the sign up bonus. So that's another thing that goes a part of traveling for free or accumulating enough points, credit card points or credit card rewards in order to travel for free, is that you need to be able to earn the sign up bonus. And that does not mean that you just go out there and do a whole bunch of manufactured spend or makeup purchases that you really do not need to be buying. You definitely want to try as much as possible to use it for things that you normally buy on a monthly basis and earn these points that way. Okay, that's the best way to go about doing it. Okay, not to accumulate extra expenses to put yourself in a hole or dig yourself a hole that you cannot, you will not be able to get out of. So that's not how you want to use these credit cards. Okay, use it just like you use your other credit cards. You know that we've been teaching here on this channel to use your credit card as you use your debit card. Okay, and then you'll be able to get the most benefits out of those credit cards. Lots of travel rewards credit cards offer very lucrative sign-up bonuses, and some of the bonuses are so big that you can earn a free flight right away. Okay, so yes, that's very true. They go by points. You know, some credit cards have different amount of points too, also as well. Jason Van Hughes says, my wife and I both have Navy Federal Credit Union American Express rewards cards that gets 3% cash back, and a Discover It that gets 5% cash back. Not sure which one I like better yet. Okay, well, Jason, that Discover It that gets 5% cash back is definitely an awesome credit card. You know, my suggestion is with the Discover It 5% card, you want to try to see if there are categories you can earn that 5% in. You know, first and foremost, when you know, deciding on your spending, your monthly spending. You know, and make sure it is, you know, things that you normally buy every month anyway. Like, for example, if you never had any credit cards at all, what purchases would you normally be buying every month? Okay, ask yourself that question, and then you could apply it to your credit cards. And then you want to use the highest cashback credit cards first, and things or items that you cannot get that high percentage of cash back on, then you want to use the other credit card secondarily. Okay, so you said the other one gives 3%, so basically the one that you get 5%, you want to use that one first, and then when you run out of things to use it for, then you can, you know, use the rest of your purchases on that 3% Navy Federal Credit Union American Express rewards card. Okay, that way you can maximize your points and your rewards too at the same time. Janelle Leone says 2 thumbs up, and Jason Van Hughes gives 3 smiley faces. Thank you so much for the smiley faces and the, you know, the comment there. Jason too also as well. Janelle says that you guys are so awesome. Jason is awesome too. Yes, I agree with Janelle. Jason, totally awesome too also as well. All of you guys are awesome for sticking with us, especially after that live stream experience that we had earlier today. Okay, I really appreciate all of you. To earn a sign-up bonus, you typically have to spend a certain amount on your card within the first 90 days of opening your account. So basically they're talking about earning the sign-up bonus. So this is something you definitely want to do. If you need to, you can go ahead and get a calculator to figure out if you're going to be able to hit the minimum spend requirement for that sign-up bonus. Okay, if it's something that you don't need a calculator to figure out, and you can say, well, okay, I already spend, you know, $2,000 every month already as it is, then you don't need a calculator. If that's the requirement, you know, say it's the requirement is $6,000 within 90 days, and you already know, hey, I already spent $2,000 a month, so that's not going to be an issue, then you don't need a calculator for that. But if you feel like it's possible you may not be able to hit the minimum spend, then you want to try to figure that out on a calculator. But first and foremost, before you do all of that, you want to choose a credit card with a sign-up bonus that you will be able to hit. Okay, that you will be able to meet that minimum spend. Okay, you want to you do not want to go out and applying for credit cards with sign-up bonuses that you know for a fact you cannot meet the minimum spend with your regular purchases every month that you buy from month to month. Okay, without you having to add additional purchases that you normally don't buy on to your spending. Okay, so you want to try to avoid you know, a lot of manufactured spend, which in my opinion, when I say manufactured spend, I'm meaning making up reasons to buy extra things that you normally don't buy on a regular basis. Okay, the clock starts ticking the date you open your account. I just want to mention that it seems like from, you know, all the credit cards that I've been reviewing, looking at recently, 50,000 points seem to be the sweet spot nowadays, when before, from what I was seeing, was more like 60,000 to 100,000. But now it seems like a lot of the major big banks are offering that 50,000 point sign up bonus. So that we have right now until things change. If you guys know of other credit cards that offer more than 50,000 bonus points, then definitely let us know here inside of the comments. The clock starts ticking the date you open your account, not the date you receive the credit card. Okay, so that's when the clock starts ticking there. Okay, so what they mean here is, in reality, as they're explaining here, you could have about 80 to 85 days to earn the spending bonus, depending on how long it takes you to receive your new credit card in the mail. Okay, so they're gonna start taking the time off of the 90 days that they give you to earn this sign-up bonus, by taking off, all the days in between that you applied for the credit card and the date you actually received the credit card. So you're gonna lose like between 5 and 10 days. Okay, so you definitely want to keep that in mind before you go and apply for that new credit card and with the sign-up bonus. Some credit cards even let you earn an additional bonus if you add an authorized user to your account. Yes, I believe some American Express cards, from what I've seen an article there, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, it was on Doctor of Credit, which is an awesome website, guys. If you want to do further research and detailed research too, also about credit cards and credit card points, rewards points, and things of that nature, you definitely want to check out the Doctor of Credit's website. It's called drofcredit.com. And on that website, he went into detail about some of the American Express cards and the programs they have, where they reward you for adding on additional authorized users to your account. Okay, so American Express is one of those issuers. The authorized user doesn't have to make any purchases to earn the bonus. Okay. Pink Lady Barbara says thanks. Yes.
She was replying back to Jason Van Hoof.
Oh, okay. You were replying back to Jason Van Hughes. Okay. All right. Awesome. It's very awesome, to see all the interaction here in the live chat. I really appreciate that. YouTube definitely appreciates that also too as well, and it also helps out the channel. So thank you so much, guys, for the interaction here. The authorized user says it doesn't have to make any purchases to earn the bonus. Okay, but having an authorized user can not only help you earn the spending bonus, it could also help you earn rewards simply by having an authorized user on your American Express card. Okay, and also maybe some other cards have that too also, but that I don't know about, but I know of the American Express. Just make sure you can afford to pay off the purchases the authorized user makes on the card. Okay, now they're talking about a situation where you have someone who is an authorized user in the card. Maybe it could be your wife, or it could be your husband, could be your significant other, your brother, your sister, family member, basically someone that you can trust with your credit card, and as long as they're responsible with their card on their part too also as well, because you have to remember this will affect you. Okay, how they spend the card that you add them on to. Okay, that's why a lot of authorized users accounts and people who have credit cards with a high payment history and good credit scores or excellent credit scores, they do not give the authorized users any cards.
Like that one video we saw about that one woman used her boyfriend's credit card and gave the race a $5,000 chip.
Yeah, that was something else there. I'm surprised we did not make a video on it, but I know someone else had made a video about it. here on YouTube. And I don't know if you heard Janelle's comment just now, guys. But in case you did not, because she's sitting further away again. For some reason, she likes to sit further away. I don't know why, but
I don't feel good.
she doesn't feel good tonight, she says. But there was a situation where a lady, she had went to a restaurant and she ordered some food, right? I believe it was.
So.
Say that again?
I believe so.
Yeah, Janelle says she believes so. And she left a $5,000 tip, okay, to the waitress. And she used her ex-boyfriend's card, credit card, to leave the tip, right? Without his knowledge or anything, without his approval or anything like that. So I'm believing it hurt his
Big time.
credit. Huge, big time. It must have hurt his credit, damaged his credit. So she did that out of revenge. They were saying, she just wanted to get back at him for something. I don't remember what it was, because the video on YouTube was made a few weeks ago on a YouTube channel that I like to watch a lot, too, also as well. This guy, he makes a lot of videos reviewing credit card. He does a lot of credit card reviews, and he talks about topics that's in the news concerning the credit card building community too. Just like I do too, also as well. What you said? You know?
Pink Lady Barbara said, "Wow."
Yeah, Pink Lady. Yeah, that was definitely in the news a few weeks ago, long before this Equifax settlement thing blew up in the news, and it was like everywhere. Everyone was talking about the Equifax settlement, especially today. But at that time, everyone was not talking about that, that issue that happened, that situation that happened with the lady that ran up her ex-boyfriend's credit card with the $5,000 tip. That topic wasn't really that popular as the Equifax breach,
That's how you don't trust someone.
But Janelle said that's why it's hard to trust someone, with one of your credit cards, unless you can really trust that person with your credit cards. And I don't know about an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. I don't know. I guess it would all depend on the relationship you have with that ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. If they're still your friend and you can still trust them that way, then use your best judgment. By all means, that person better than anyone else would know that person. Okay, but my advice, I would not do it. I just simply would not give an my ex-girlfriend, one of my credit cards, to use.
Nobody except me.
I would give Janelle my
All
credit
the
card
time,
to
but I
use all
pay
the
him
time, but she's very responsible with it. And we definitely make a lot of purchasing decisions together. So,
But I still pay for it.
and she definitely helps. We definitely pay these credit cards off together so we work together as a team. So, it's a different scenario with her. I can definitely trust her, with my credit card anytime without a problem. Okay.
I hope so.
See what else where we're at here. Okay, right here, this paragraph. Choose a credit card with a sign-up bonus that's easy to earn. The minimum spending threshold should be low enough that you can afford to pay off your balance in full each month. So you want to meet a minimum threshold, spending threshold that's reasonable. Okay, you don't want a minimum spending threshold that's so high that it's almost impossible for you to make that minimum spending requirement. Like, for example, a credit card that's say the minimum requirement may be, for example, $10,000 in the first month. Now, unless you have a huge income where you're making more than $10,000 a month, so you're making at least maybe $13,000 to $15,000 a month, that's not a credit card for you. Okay, because you're never going to meet the minimum spend. Okay, you want to get something that's realistic. Maybe if your income is, say, $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and the minimum spend on a credit card that you're looking at is $6,000 within the first 3 months, that may be more realistic, or more realistic card for you to get. Okay. So they give an example here. A $3,000 spending threshold means you need to charge and pay off about $1,000 each month, because they're going on a basis of a 90-day period. Okay. Where 90 days after opening your account, the deadline for meeting the minimum spending will have expired. Okay, so if that's out of your budget, then look for a travel rewards card with a lower spending bonus. Okay, so you definitely want to, like I said, you want to look for these travel rewards credit cards. And also this applies to cashback credit cards too also as well, not only travel rewards credit cards. Look for something that's realistic, that you know for a fact you can meet the minimum spend on. Okay, try to meet the spending threshold as quickly as possible. With many credit cards, it will take about 4 to 6 weeks after you have earned the bonus for it to be credited to your account. So be patient. That means it could be about 5 months from your account opening before you receive your spending bonus. So it could take a while before you can receive your bonus for what you spent, or the points or rewards that you have earned. Unless you can handle spending across multiple credit cards, don't try to earn the spending bonus on more than one credit card at a time. Okay, so you don't want to make things too complicated for yourself. You know, if you're new to this type of spending, and maybe it's your first credit card with a sign-up bonus, then you want to work towards earning that bonus first and foremost too also as well, you know, and not try to complicate it by getting different cards and having to earn bonuses on all of these different cards and complicate the issue. You know, you want to keep it simple as much as possible. Also, keep in mind that many credit card issuers only allow you to earn one spending bonus every 2 years. So there are restrictions with spending bonuses, and they're saying some of the credit cards you can only earn one spending bonus every 2 years. Okay, or in some credit card issuers, you may be only able to earn one spending bonus in the lifetime of that credit card issuer. So that's why a lot of people, they churn these credit cards. Churning basically means that they go out and they apply for a credit card. They meet the minimum spending requirement for that bonus, that big bonus on their credit card. And then since that credit card issuer does not offer them any more bonuses for that card, they cancel the card and they go out and apply for another card. They repeat the process by earning the bonus for that card too also as well. And then once they've earned that bonus in a few months, they receive their money, you know, they cancel the card too also as well. A lot of them cancel cards and avoid to pay annual fees too also. So you know, that's why a lot of people do that, okay, because of these strict rules that some of these banks have. You know, because I'm sure if these credit card issuers, guys, were offering multiple bonuses, you know, with one card, that a lot of people would have no reason to churn credit cards at all, because they would stick with that one credit card and they would say, well, okay, I get a certain amount of bonus every year by using this credit card, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick with this credit card instead of canceling it, you know. So it would limit the amount of churning that is done. Okay, so it's possible that a lot of credit card issuers may have already started doing that, or some credit card issuers are thinking or planning of doing that too in the future as well, because you know, a lot of what their consumers do on a regular basis affects, you know, what their products look like, you know. So it's just like running a business. You know, if you have certain types of customers, you definitely want to keep track of what your customers are doing. You're getting input from your customers, and you know, adjust your products or services that you offer to your customers based on that input that you're getting back from your customers. Okay. Read the fine print to find out whether you can earn another spending bonus from a credit card issuer and the time period you may have to wait between earning bonuses. So that's another thing you want to do. You want to definitely always read the fine print when you get a new credit card. Okay. Join the hotel and airline loyalty programs. Okay, so there's another tip. Your credit card will pay rewards on your purchases. Most hotels and airlines have loyalty programs that will also pay for your stays and flights. Signing up for these programs and free. Make sure you use your loyalty rewards number during booking and use your credit card to earn more rewards too also as well. Okay, so they're giving an example here of this. Say you're booking a flight on Delta Airlines and staying in a Marriott hotel. Use your SkyMiles number and your Marriott rewards numbers when you're booking to earn rewards with those programs. Plus, earn rewards on your credit card for the purchases too also as well. Stick to the same hotel and airline brands as much as you can. The point of loyalty programs is to reward you for frequent usage. So the more you use the same brands, okay, seems like I clicked on something that I shouldn't have clicked on, so I'm going to go ahead and click the back button. But that's a great card that they pulled up there, the Chase Sapphire. Awesome rewards there on that card. So it says stick to the same hotel and airline brands as much as you can. The point of loyalty programs is to reward you for frequent usage. And the more you use the same brands, the more points you can earn. You'll also move up in status levels, which give you additional perks plus bonus points on your flights and hotel stays as well. Transfer between programs. Once you've accumulated points in different programs, you may be able to combine them into a single program and redeem for a trip. Before you make the transfer, read the rules to learn how you can transfer points and whether you'll lose any points in the transfer. Ideally, you want to transfer points with a 1-to-1 ratio so that you keep all the points you've worked so hard to earn. Okay? Redeem your points right away. Depending on the credit card, you can either use your rewards to book travel via the card's online booking tool, or you can redeem your rewards for a statement credit. If you choose the statement credit route, you'll have to charge the travel to your credit card, then use your rewards to credit the account for the amount of travel. If you don't want to end up paying off the balance, redeem your rewards right away. Otherwise, you might have to pay at least a minimum payment to keep your account in good standing while you wait for the statement credit to post to your account. Okay? So you definitely want to redeem your rewards as soon as they're available. You know, as soon as possible, unless you're trying to save up, you know, for something such as a specific type of vacation that you may want to plan for, you know, in the future. Maybe you don't have enough points yet to redeem them, but you know, it's no harm done to keep them in there until you're ready to access those rewards points too also as well. Always pay on time to avoid forfeiting your rewards. The fine print of your rewards credit card will include the things that can make you lose your credit card rewards. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you read the fine print, okay? Because they may have some rules and restrictions, you know, ways that they can take away your points. So you definitely want to keep track of that, so that way you don't lose any, you know, any rewards or points. Okay. Most commonly, late payments will cost you all the points you've accumulated. So that's huge, guys. You know, that's why you don't want to make any late payments too also as well. And this is an incentive too also as well to keep your credit, you know, good, and to increase your, you know, to keep applying those good credit habits. Okay, like paying your bills on time. If you have to, you know, try to put your bills on auto pay, especially your credit card bills also as well. Okay, if you know or you can estimate the amount of money that you spend on your credit cards each month, then set your auto pay for that amount every month to be taken out of your bank account, so that way you can it will help you to pay off your balances in full each month. Okay, or what you can also do is pay off your credit cards weekly. Pay them off weekly, so that would make it a lot easier for you to chip off that balance during the month, and it'll give you plenty of time before your statement your statement closing date on your credit cards, and enough time on your due dates on your credit cards too also as well. It is the last thing you want after you've worked so hard to build up rewards. Yes, guys, the last thing you want to do is violate some rule, to the point where you lose your benefits, your rewards, or your points because you violated some type of rule that pertains to them taking away those rewards or points from you. Okay, and I know you guys probably work so hard to get that, so the last thing you want to do is lose that. Okay, set a reminder a few days before your due date so you won't forget to make your credit card payment, or set up automatic payment. So that's another thing. You definitely want to set up reminders too as well. There's email reminders that you can set up. There's some calendars, online calendars that you can get to also. I think one of them is Google Calendar, and you can set up reminders through that calendar too as well, to help to remind you to pay off your credit card. So if you're paying them off weekly, set up your calendar to pay them off weekly. But it's so much easier when you're paying it off weekly because you're doing it, as a regular practice. If you choose to do it on your day off, like my normal day off is Sunday, so we usually try to pay them off every Sunday. So it makes it easier to remember that. Yeah, every Sunday, just like we do our live streams every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central, it makes us easier to remember that time, 8:15 p.m. Central Time here on this channel. So those things, when we keep them on a regular basis, consistently, it makes it easier for us to remember. Okay. Pay attention to rewards program changes. Credit card issuers can and do change terms of rewards programs terms frequently, so you want to pay attention to that. Okay, if your credit card issuers are sending you emails letting you know that there's going to be changes made, don't just close out the email and just forget about it. Okay, what I like to do, I'll put a star next to it if it's an important email that I want to refer back to. I just don't have the time to read through it right away. I'll put a star next to it. That way it get placed in a special folder. And that way I can go back to it and I can read and look through it at a later date too also as well. Or just simply take the time to read it. Okay? Or don't open the email until you're ready to read it. Okay? There's another option there for you. Credit card issuers, they change these terms frequently. Okay, so if you get these emails, definitely read them. Okay, don't disregard the emails, read them. Don't assume you're grandfathered into the program. Pay attention to inserts that come with your credit card statement that explain any changes that have been made to your credit card rewards programs. So you want to pay attention to that. Any changes, okay? Read it thoroughly, read the fine print and everything, so that way you're not missing out on any of the information that they're trying to tell you. You'll need to alter your spending habits to continue maximizing the rewards you are earning. Okay, so I believe that's the end of the article there, and they're giving you all different types of travel rewards here, credit cards here, Chase Freedom, Marriott Bonvoy, United Travel Bank Card, Chase Sapphire. There's so many of them. Bank of America Travel Rewards Card, JetBlue Review, Platinum Card from American Express. So there's several of credit cards that offer these travel rewards. Hilton Honors, Amex, Wells Fargo, Cashwise, Visa. Okay, that's a rewards card. Amex Everyday Preferred Credit Card. And you can go through each one of them and review them one by one if you have to, guys. It would definitely make, it would make it, what would make it easier for you too is to, do the research. Okay, there's a lot of information here online from people who have already done the research. So all you would have to do your research is to go look at their research, and a lot of them have written great articles on it. YouTube, there's a lot of useful YouTube channels out there that all they talk about is traveling. So if that's something you're interested in, you definitely want to check that out too as well. So as this is part of my goal and Janelle's goal too, also to travel someday for free, right? Maybe go somewhere, I don't know, maybe to another country. We haven't really decided anything yet, right? Where we want to go.
Because
But
we're more focused on trying to get a vehicle and a house.
yeah, because right now we're more focused on getting the lowest payments on a vehicle and the lowest payments on a house. The house, as far as the mortgage, even with my credit score, last time I checked, it was my TransUnion was 737, my Equifax was 725, and my Experian was 746. We're still not trying to apply for a mortgage yet. We're setting that back maybe another 2 years. We're gonna aim for a mortgage because there's so many different things within the 6 months to a year. If you guys have watched our last, well, actually not our last video, but the video that we made pertaining, I think the topic was how to get your credit ready to buy a house. And inside of that video, we did talk about how 6 months to a year before you apply for a mortgage, you should not be applying for any new accounts. No new accounts at all. You should totally stop applying for credit. So it has not been 6 months to a year, and there are things that I need to do, that I want to do before then. So like I want to travel for free. So Janelle and I want to do that. So that's why we're not planning for a mortgage or a house right now at the moment.
In a few months we will have to, maybe.
And maybe what? No, we're not. We're not, because we need more time for the house. We're probably, if we have to move from here, by next year we're just going to get a regular apartment until then. Because it makes no sense to buy a house if we're not ready, because we'll end up paying a lot, thousands of dollars extra, if we don't have the highest, qualify for the lowest interest rate. And because they're based by 30-year mortgages. Okay, so if we have to move here from here in the next few months or whatever, we're just going to get another regular apartment, not a house or mortgage or anything like that. Let's see what else we have here. Janelle says, so are we. Oh, okay. Pink Lady says, I don't have any travel cards yet, so I'm learning. Yes, that's the reason why we're learning too also, and we're doing all this research here too also as well. So thanks for sharing that, Pink Lady. Janelle says, so are we, but we're going to wait till we work on getting a vehicle and a house.
I know, I'm just saying.
We're going to try to travel before the house, I believe. Yeah, we're going to try to travel before the house.
Okay.
Yeah, because the house is different from the traveling thing. The house, if we apply too soon, it could cost us thousands of extra dollars in interest that we could avoid had we waited a little longer to go and apply for a mortgage. As far as the traveling part is concerned, we could travel a lot sooner. Once we get our first travel rewards credit card, then we can meet our minimum spend, and then we could accumulate the points that's necessary to travel for free. And then when the time comes when we can travel for free on one of our vacations, which will probably be next year probably, because I have a vacation coming up that I haven't used yet for this year, so that's why I'm not saying this year. So the traveling would be first, the vehicle probably may be next, and then the house would be last, because we don't want to screw up and end up paying extra interest. That we want to avoid that too. So that's the order that we basically want to do it. Okay. Pink Lady Barber says, "Yeah, I'm with you guys. Even though I flip houses, I live in an apartment." Okay. Well, as long as you're making money on it, so you're doing very well. Sounds like you're successful with it, so you definitely know what you're doing, Pink Lady, for sure. Yeah, Janelle says you could definitely teach her how to flip houses too. Yeah, for sure. Pink Lady says, "I hear you." Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Pink Lady, too, also as well. So, let's see. Did we miss anything? Any part of this topic? I'm just scrolling down the screen here to see if we... No, I believe that was the end of this article. It's quite a long article here, guys, but, it's talking about and going into full detail about how to travel for free with credit card rewards. So I believe we possibly might continue this topic too also as well. What do you think, Janelle? So we could learn more about how to travel for free. Yeah, Janelle says we probably will be learning more too also as well. So you guys could definitely stay tuned, because we will be continuing this particular category of building credit, traveling for free, and things like that. What you say, Janelle?
Pink Lady Barber want to learn that too.
Yeah, Pink Lady Barber.
About the travel.
Yeah, Janelle says that Pink Lady, you probably want to learn about this too. So I'm sure, yeah, we'll definitely work on it. I'm sure a lot of our subscribers too also are interested in this topic too as well, because it does have something somewhat to do with building credit too also as well, and reasons why we would want to build our credit and improve our credit score. And part of that is traveling, being able to travel for free. So we definitely will be continuing more on this topic, how to travel for free too also as well. So thank you so much for joining. I do want to recognize, even though we haven't had too many people here in this live stream, I do want to, as a tradition, recognize those who have contributed, shared, commented, raised questions, and etc. Or maybe had just stopped by to see what's going on and what we're talking about. So we're going to go ahead and do that. First and foremost, I want to say a special thank you to Jason Van Hughes. Jason, thank you so much for stopping by once again, and welcome back, Jason. Special thank you also as well to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady, thank you so much for joining us. You're truly a blessing to all of our live streams. We really appreciate you very much. And also want to say a special thank you to Bodyguard 856. Bodyguard, thank you so much for stopping by once again. We really appreciate you too also as well. So I guess we had 3 people who shared, commented, and raised questions, etc. It was really a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Janelle says thank you all for joining us to our live stream tonight. So if you haven't already and you've been watching this channel and you want to learn more about building credit and ways to get excellent credit, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's a big red subscribe button on the bottom left hand corner of your screen too also as well. It says subscribe here. You can see it if you're on a laptop or cell phone. If you're on a cell phone, you can turn it sideways and see it. You can see it on your computer. And when you hit subscribe here, go ahead and hit the bell notification. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them here on this channel. Make sure that you hit and you select all notifications. That way you will definitely get notified for every single video that we make here, and you won't miss any of the important information about building credit and getting excellent credit too also as well. So also I want to mention, join our Patreon. You can become a patron member of this channel with as little as $30 a month to sign up, and it definitely helps out the channel, helps us get better equipment, helps us work better with the equipment that we have too also as well, and helps us help more people to increase their credit scores too also as well. And you can, by being a Patreon, you get help with your credit repair, help increasing your credit scores too also as well. You also get referrals to things like authorized users if you need them to boost up your credit score and improve your credit profile too also as well. So there's several different benefits. You have a credit coach, by your side, helping you every step of the way. Someone that you can ask questions of anytime you need to, or suggestions if you're planning on buying a home or buying a new vehicle, pursuing lines of credit, business lines of credit, personal lines of credit, any things of that nature. You definitely want to take advantage of becoming a patron member. Okay, and the link, you can find that link too also as well at the bottom of the about section of this channel. Also at the bottom of the about section of this channel, you can find a link to like our Facebook page, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. And also, you want to join our Facebook group, How to Get Excellent Credit. And you can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on LinkedIn, Twitter, all of the social media networks too also as well at the bottom of the About section of this channel. You can email me from a link in the bottom of the About section of this channel too also as well. So I want to say thank you so much, guys, for joining us in today's live stream. Once again, we will be making more live streams all this weekend too also as well. Remember, our regular scheduled live stream, however, is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. Thank you again for all of you who have contributed, and thank you so much for joining. And again, my name is Lyndon Baptiste, and this is How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Keep safe, stay blessed, and we will see you in the next video. Till next time.